Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope that everybody's okay. So this is going to be a quick one, I guess. It's just a test run because this is actually the first time that I've shown my face on a video. So yeah, make of that what you will. So this is kind of like big moment for me, I guess, because I started YouTube as a kind of therapy for myself. I started incorporating myself into thumbnails more recently, and yeah, now you get to see my ugly mug. So great. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to keep it brief. I'm just going to do a review of a song. I did touch on this song recently in a bigger video that I posted about the band Public Image Limited. If you want to go check that out, please do. It's titled Let's Talk Public Image 1983 to 1992, it must be. So yeah, if you enjoy listening to people waffle about music, then go check that video out. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. But anyway, in the video, I briefly touched on the album, as you can see behind me there. Great album. And yeah, the lead single from that album, right here, even though it says single on it, it's actually called Rise. The whole theme of the album packaging for this era was to be generic, nondescript. So album, if you bought it on cassette, it was titled cassette. If you download the MP3, MP3. If you buy the CD, it's titled compact disc, and so on. You get it. But anyway, yeah, this song right here, Rise, it's got to be one of the band's most enduring. I think if anybody's familiar with the band, they will know this song. I think this is one of the first songs that people will think of when you mention the band Public Image Limited. And it's a great song. I love it. It's so unusual for the time, like contemporaneously. I don't think a lot of music sounded like this. It was produced by Bill Laswell. Around this time in his career, John Lydon of Public Image, formerly of the Sex Pistols fame, he was kind of floundering, I guess, and he needed some direction. Bill Laswell was summoned to produce this album and give John some impetus and direction, and that's exactly what happened. There's some really big name players on this album. Ryuichi Sakamoto from Yellow Magic Orchestra. You've got Steve Vai, virtuoso guitarist Steve Vai. You've got Ginger Baker from Cream. There's just so many big name players on this album. It really is a great album. I could analyze the production and everything for days, but right. So where were we? My phone even got bored of me talking. It just cut out. So oh yeah, I was saying the single Rise. I'm here to focus specifically on this song. Um, let's see, the production of this song. I believe I already mentioned it's very unusual, like contemporaneously. The climate at the time, I don't think a lot of other records sounded like this. It's the way it's produced, Bill Laswell, the diversity of instrumentation on it. I do believe that a lot of it was Fairlight, so synthetic imitation, basically, of other instruments like oboes and stuff like that. Or maybe there was an oboe, that kind of rings a bell. Maybe there was real oboe. I'm not sure. Um, but anyway, I don't know if I can play this song. May get taken down because of copyright. That's happened to me before. But I'm trying to imagine it in my head. Okay, so I want to make a point about the hi-hats. So there's hi-hats that run throughout this song, and I don't think you really focus too much. You don't hyper-focus onto it too much until somebody points it out to you. But they're really high in the mix, and it's from start to finish. It's almost indefatigable. It's just continuous, perpetual, and I believe that that is inspired by Lee Scratch Perry, or probably like the most famous producer to utilize hi-hats in such a way. And the reason being also is because the hi-hat sound on Rise, it kind of dips within the mix. It's like in the forefront of the mix, and then it's sunk lower, and then it comes back up. And that's such a Lee Scratch Perry trope. However, obviously Lee Perry does it much more masterfully. But as far as imitations go, it's a good homage, but it sounds nothing like a Lee Perry hi-hat track. But I definitely think that's what they were trying to do on this song. So Steve Vai is playing on this song. Does Steve Vai play on this song? He must do. It's got Steve Vai's sound on the little solo breaks. But even if not, Steve Vai's playing on the album is some of the best that he's ever done. I mean, he's a virtuoso guitarist. There's no doubt about that. He's so well respected, and do you know what? I'm in awe of him. But I often find that his music oftentimes favors style over substance, and I can find it a little bit too difficult to listen to. I appreciate more when he works with other people, when he collaborates, and that's why on album I regard it as some of the best material he's ever done because it's such a good collection of well-rounded, well-crafted pop songs and pop sensibilities. But anyway, I'm waffling. Back to Rise. What I really love about Rise is the fact that there's three definitive, distinct refrains. They're like quotable. So you've got "Could be wrong, I could be right." You have "May the road rise with you," and you also have "Anger is an energy." And whenever you mention this song to somebody, they'll quote one of those three. It's like a triptych. So they'll say like, oh yeah, that song Anger is an Energy, or that song I could be wrong, I could be right, or what's the last one? May the Road Rise with You, which is like the most famous one. I don't know why I forgot it. So yeah, I think that's really unique for a song to have, you know, three hooks is not unusual, but when they're lyrical, it's special. It is a really special song, and it's why it's so highly regarded amongst the fan community, I guess. So yeah, Rise. It is an amazing song. I love the bass playing on it. Bill Laswell played the bass himself. Like I say, the way the guitars are actually composed, it's more like a collage. There's like two or three guitars that are overlapping, and you could technically play it on one guitar. I may do that in another video, but it would be very difficult. You'd have to play in like open strings and like weird inversions, I guess. But no, there's like multiple guitars that are like interplaying, so I found that really cool. And yeah, the drums do it really good across the whole album. They're so good. I don't know which tracks Ginger Baker drums on. It must be all of them because they all have the same distinct sound throughout. Um, it's just a really good song, a really good album, and I definitely would suggest checking it out. So thank you for listening. I've kind of lost my bearings with this video because I'm not used to having my face on the camera, so I'm just finding myself more scatterbrained, but hopefully you've enjoyed this little mini review. So yeah, until next time, may the road rise. Bye.